Welcome back to the channel. I'm Chase and this is All Things Ram. Today we are talking about, I would say a writer's watch. And I say that because today we are looking at the 70th anniversary Timex Marlin, and that is the typewriter Snoopy. Now, a lot of you guys do not know, outside of watch collecting, that one of my passions is writing. In fact, I am right in the middle of writing 2 manuscripts right now. If you guys are interested in any of that stuff, let me know, leave a comment down below. I probably will post updates more on my other channel, All Things Mind, Body, and Soul. That's going to be listed down in the description as my second channel in the description box. That I'm gonna start uploading once a week, sort of a daily vlog. So if you guys are interested, check that out. I only have one video up there right now. The next video is gonna go up on Friday. Now, what are we looking at today? Today we are looking at the Timex Marlin 70th anniversary, and again, that is the typewriter Snoopy. Now, this watch is extremely hard to find. When it came out, it was $269, and now you're really hard pressed to find it under $400. So good luck, guys. If you want this watch, you're gonna have to buy it secondhand. Now, in the video, I go into exactly where I got it, and you know what? Let's just flip the camera around and dive right into the unboxing and review. Okay, now you guys already know this is what we are gonna do, a quick unboxing and then an overview of. This I am so excited about. It is ridiculous. So we'll just get right into it. This is the Timex Marlin, specifically, like you guys have already seen the thumbnails, this is the typewriter Snoopy. This is one of the hardest ones to find. And I wanted this because I love to write and I wanted it to remind me to just keep chugging along. Now, this is where I got it from. I got it from Scarce & Co. I actually got it from Australia on eBay. Now, these things normally retail $269. However, you're gonna be hard pressed to find something that's even close to $350 to $400. They just don't make these anymore, and they're getting harder and harder to find. So keep that in mind. And here it is. So here is the basic packaging that comes with it. This is the Timex Marlin Automatic X Peanuts 70th anniversary. From paper to platinum, we're celebrating 70 years of our favorite Peanuts gang by bringing together the iconic typing Snoopy in our Marlin Automatic. Ticket inside is the tried and true 21 jewel automatic movement. That is the Miyota 8215, creating a contemporary timepiece with unique exhibition. Creating a contemporary timepiece that honors both our watchmaking history and this special anniversary, complete with a unique exhibition, Peanuts 70th anniversary commemorative case, back, and all the features of our original Marlin. Okay, so let's get rid of the packaging, pull this out. Of course, I have already worn this watch because how could I not have worn this watch? This watch is absolutely beautiful and classic. There is no denying that. Now, the Timex Marlin is a classic style watch. It has a very, very domed acrylic crystal. A little bit depressed on the fact that it uses an acrylic crystal. However, Timex normally don't make automatic watches, so the pure fact that they release an automatic watch, 70th anniversary of the original Timex Marlin, is pretty special. And they could have done better with that, but honestly, I'm okay with the acrylic. I mean, all you need is some poly watch. But I love the distortion on that crystal. It's just absolutely amazing. All right, now let's talk about some basic measurements of this watch first, and then we'll move on to the case, then a wrist check, then we'll get into some detail shots. Okay, first let's get the measurements out of the way. This is a 40 millimeter in diameter, 13 millimeter thick. You can see it's a stainless steel, high polished case, so this is going to be a fingerprint magnet. Now, the lug width on this is 20 millimeters, so you can put any strap on this. Now, I have seen a lot of people use aftermarket straps that are stainless steel or different leather straps. Honestly, this leather strap feels okay, but we'll sort of have to see how it sort of wears out over time. It says SB Foot Tanning Company, Red Wing, Minnesota, USA. So clearly definitely a higher quality strap than on most of their watches, which are basically genuine leather, but we'll just have to see how it wears over time, and I'll do a check-in later. Now, like I said before, it has a heavily domed acrylic crystal. Now this is a non-screw down crown. It is unsigned. It is a ghost date window. So some of these do have a date. This one does not. So the first position is going to be a ghost date. Next position is going to be setting the time. Now the 8215 does not have hacking, but it does have hand winding. 30 meters of water resistance, non-screw down crown. A little disappointing, but it is a dressier style watch, so really it's not expected to be more than 30 meters of water resistance. So basically you can wash your hands, maybe wear it in light rain, but I would not take this in the pool at all. Now, it does have an exhibition case back, and you see right there, it does say from paper to platinum, 70 years right there on the case back. Now, like some of the other ones that do not, like some of the other Timex Marlins that have been released, not necessarily the typewriter Snoopy, but some of the other ones do not have sort of this etching or this print on the case back. It's just clear, or it says, you know, Snoopy Marlin Timex or whatever. But this is a basically plain Jane movement. I would have rather seen them do a solid steel case back with etching than the ugly 8215 Miyota movement that is completely undecorated on the backside. I guess it's cool for some people. For me, it's just not my thing. Oh, you see right there, it actually says 50 meters of water resistance, which is far better than 30, but I still wouldn't take it necessarily in the pool because it doesn't have a screw down crown. Now let's look at some details of this watch. It does have a really nice sort of matte stainless steel dial. Very simple with just the Timex just beneath that baton at the 12 o'clock. Baton applied indices around the entire dial, and the typewriter Snoopy at the 6 o'clock position. It is very, very well done, and honestly, I just love the way this thing works. Every time I sit on my computer and type, this just tells me, hey Chase, keep typing a few more words. Now, the movement inside is only 21,600 vibrations per hour, so the second hand is not nearly as smooth as something that's more of a high beat movement. However, it really does do the trick. Overall, I think I could not be more impressed with this watch from Timex. Now, I've looked at a lot of Timex watches, and Timex, nobody can actually deny that they make cheaper quality watches. In fact, most of their watches are going to be cheap quartz watches. This is not one of those watches. Yes, it does have a cheaper Miyota 8215, and yes, that second hand is not taken very smoothly. However, everything is done almost perfectly on this watch. The indices are lined up perfectly. The printing of that Snoopy and that Timex is absolutely immaculate, even at a micro level. Now, this is the watch on my 7¼ inch wrist, and you can see that the footprint on it is basically perfect. That 40 millimeter in diameter case size is just a perfect size for a small to average sized wrist. Now, you could even argue that it's okay for a larger sized wrist because even a 36 millimeter watch on an average sized wrist may look small, but a lot of people would say that's a classic size dress watch. Now, what do you guys think about this timeless classic watch? And it truly is a timeless classic watch. This is a watch that can be dressed up. I would love to wear this watch in a suit. Also, it can be dressed down. And always remember, you guys can change the straps on your watches. I have talked to so many people who are afraid. These are people who have like massive watch collections who are afraid to just change the straps or the bracelets on their watch. Never be afraid to change the straps or the bracelet on your watch. Are you afraid to change your clothes every day? Of course you're not afraid to change your clothes every day. Are you gonna wear the same shoes, the same pants, the same t-shirt? No. You know what? Your watch deserves another strap. This one also does. In the future, I'm gonna try a multitude of straps on this watch because I'm kind of curious how dressed down I can make it and how dressed up I can also make it. So that'll be in the future. If you guys don't know, down below I do have an affiliate link link for Strapsco, which is a great straps company. Also, I have done a review on Blue Shark straps, which are also great watch straps. So check out both of those companies. Affiliate down below really helps out the channel. Now, if you guys like videos like this, hit that subscribe button. Leave a comment of the content you guys would like to see on this channel. I have a lot of videos coming up in the future. My goal is a video every 2 to 3 days from here to the end of time. As long as I have content, I have a desk full of stuff. It's just hard to find the time with my job and everything else, but I'm cranking out the content for you guys, so make sure you're hitting that notification bell so you can be notified when I drop that next video. Until next time.